Welcome.
Yo.
He is in the building. Welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the MrUnique. And that fellow, right there, it's the little brother, the little homie, the best friend, innovation, the poet. What's up, bro?
What's good, man? What's good? Happy to be here tonight. You already know, man. I always enjoy sorry, my fault. I just got off that good goo.
I already know.
Yeah.
You see it.
Always enjoy being here tonight. That's what I've been saying. Always enjoy being right here tonight, man. You already know. It's another one. And yeah, we gonna go in. We come in swinging.
All we do. I was gonna ask you.
Always.
I was gonna ask you, how was your day? But seeing that we not even 2 minutes into the show, and you can't even get your words out, I guess to say is it be safe to say you had a good day?
I had a good day. I had a really good day, man. I had a good day, as always, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This is the best part right here, though. Always being able to get home and see my peoples.
Yeah, my guy. We got a full show tonight, man. We got a full show. We doing the world debut. Fashion O's and O's. Yeah, with Safari. You know, Twitch be loving that. YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe. Facebook, we need those hearts. Twitch, we see you. LinkedIn, much love to you. We're gonna give y'all that FML, man, cause let that sizzle on as Country Wayne saying your spirit. We're gonna be back. The MrUnique Motivational Poet Show. We'll be back. Welcome back to the MrUnique Motivational Poet Show. Y'all know what we gotta do, man. We go in the further, man. Y'all know we gotta pay bills. Shouts out to DBoy Records. Go get it. The brand new from DBoy Records artist Tiffany Renee Bright today. Go get that top and I'm going away. Go get that Gino Devil, Dr. Oso. Part of the graduation is brand new when I had to dig. DBoy Records, man, making it feel good music for your soul. Also, shouts out to Crosscut, Lawn and Home Services. Contact Mr. Kenneth Bunny at 901-335-0515. It's getting cold. They finna shut it down. But until they do, tell the MrUnique Motivational Poet Show sent you. I promise he got something for you. Also, man, gotta give a shout out to Smooth House TV, man. Hey, poet, they tell me Smooth House TV is the smoothest place on earth. I agree, man. That's how they see us every day. Also, man, to the stranger, the international pimp, international everybody's daddy. Shouts out to Mr. Curly P of CP Productions. Also, man, my favorite spot, Blacked Out Studios. They say it's the place to free your mind. Yep, I'm here now, and every time I come, y'all know my mind be free for real. Shouts out to Blacked Out Studios, man. Shouts out. And my favorite, shouts out to the little brother on lunch of his brand new brand, FML Clothing, man. Faith makes living. If you ain't walking in faith, you cannot walk with us. What's up, bro?
What's good, man? What's good, bro? Glad to be here tonight. It was a beautiful day. Now it's a beautiful night, and we are in the building. And yeah, man, I'm just loving this book that we in right now, man. It's amazing. It's really good, powerful stuff in it, man.
Well, we are in the book or the apocalypse or the revelation of Adam. I don't know if like, huh? Where'd it come? Yeah, it's one of the books, you know, that was taken out the Bible. It's one of the books taken out the Bible. And see, when you think of the word apocalypse, people automatically, because we've been taught something so long, people automatically think that apocalypse is the end of everything. But technically it's not. Apocalypse comes from the Greek word apoklo, means simply to reveal. That's all it means. So this would be considered the revelation of Adam. Okay.
Yep.
On Monday's show, we started and we learned that when Adam decided to tell this to his son Seth, he was like 700 years old. Talking about waiting until you ready. Good Lord. He about 700. 700. Adam.
Oh, Adam. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What you're thinking about is the history. People want to know, well, how old is Adam? Right?
Right.
So
right.
Some people, if you go by the Christian text, Adam is around 6,000 to 7,000 years old. Okay.
Right. There
but we go. If you go further back now. Further back. Way back there. Somewhere around the Sumerians, which is the first civilization, they would tell you that Adam is over 250,000 years old. I'm inclined to believe that a little more. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we've always been told that Genesis was the beginning of everything, which we know was a lie. Well, how do you know that's a lie, MrUnique Motivation Report? Well, we know it's a lie because, according to the Bible, Satan in the garden.
Right.
So how's he in the garden?
That doesn't add
up. Do it. So it could not be the beginning of everything if Satan already in the garden. So that means Satan already failed. So technically, and I've always said, Paul, we say on every show, man, anytime we jump into this, we say, if you can find one thing in there to make you go,
yeah,
maybe, just maybe,
you
should do homework.
So,
yeah, so we learned that Adam was sitting down talking to Seth. We also learned that the gods, the Elohim, okay, the Elohim, we learned that they wanted to duplicate or replicate what the divine conscience has as perfection, which was Adam, okay? And we also learned, Adam told us that the gods or the Elohim made him out of the dirt. But then they realized that, oh, we probably fucked up. Because now he's a bit more powerful than we are. So that's what we learned, that they made Eve. They split them. Because at first, they was androgynous. They were hermaphrodite. The gods, hermaphrodite. It was made in the God's image. Elohim is both masculine and feminine. Right? Yes. God and goddesses, it's plural. Right? Yes. So we learned that they did it in anger. And when they separated them in anger, the knowledge of where Adam and Eve came from, it departed them. All right? So we also learned that Adam was upset. Adam falls asleep. Not really asleep. But Adam says he gets a visitation from 3 different beings that he did not recognize. Well, through reading Gnostic texts, motivational poet said, you know what? I'm inclined to believe that those 3 images that John saw, when we read the secret book of John, motivational poet said, I'm inclined to believe that those are the same 3 images. And me, being who I am, I said, you know what? I agree.
Yeah.
That makes perfectly good sense. So what are we on? We're gonna jump into it. We're gonna finish the story of Adam and Eve. Yep, I got some black people.
Oh,
yeah, I got some black people. That's who I got. We got some black people. Because if y'all don't know, Adam and Eve were black.
They were black.
Civilization started in the land of ancient Kemet.
Yes.
Anybody ever heard of that? It should have it called Egypt now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Civilization started in ancient Egypt. How am I talking? In Kemet, which is now ancient Kemet is now Egypt. There we go.
Egypt. Right.
So
there you go.
That's where all civilization started from. So we're jumping on them. We're jumping in Adam and Eve. So we read from the book of Adam and Eve, and we're gonna pick up. We left off. Adam had his dream, and it started off with the book of the Apocalypse of Adam. Actually starts off by saying the revelation which Adam taught his son Seth in the 700th year. That's a long time. He said, listen to my words, my son Seth, when God had created me out of the earth, along with Eve, our about with her in a glory which she had seen in the eons from which we had come forth. She taught me a word of knowledge of the eternal God, and we resembled the great eternal angels. For we were higher than the God who had created us, and the powers with him, whom we did not know. Poet, is that a lowercase G or a capital G?
That's lowercase.
That's a lowercase G, ain't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was lowercase G.
Yeah.
He said, then God, the ruler of the eons and powers, divided us in wrath, that we became two eons, and the glory in our hearts left us. Me and your mother Eve, along with the first knowledge that breathed within us. And it, glory, fled from us. It entered into whatever, because we use a Gnostic text, so somebody broke it up. It's old, so it's humbled. I and your Eve mother, but it knowledge entered into the seed of great eons. For this reason, I myself have called you by the name of that man who is the seed of the great generation, or from whom it comes. After those days, the eternal knowledge of God of truth withdrew from me and your mother Eve. Since that time, we learned. Since that time, we learned about dead things like men. Then we recognized the God who had created us. For we were not strangers to his powers, and we served him in. Look over at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we served him in fear and slavery. And after these things became dark in our hearts, he's now I slept in the thought of my heart. Poet, to pick up where we left off at on the last show. Am I supposed to love God or am I supposed to fear God? Because I cannot do both, okay?
Right.
If I fear you, I can't love you.
Right.
And if I love you, I don't fear you.
Right.
Fear is scary.
Right.
Fear is, I don't want to be around it. If you are afraid of snakes, okay? You are afraid of snakes. You don't love snakes. If you see a snake, you going in the opposite direction.
Right.
If you hear about a snake, you go in the opposite direction. You don't want to say, oh, I'm so scared of that snake. Let me go love on it.
Yeah, it's going to bite you.
That don't make sense.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fear God, but I'm going to love him while I'm a slave. Okay, so the children of Israelites, the children of Israel, the Israelites, they enjoy being slaves. How about our ancestors? Did they enjoy being slaves? They loved. Come on, man. Adam said we served him in fear and slavery. Yeah. Those two words to me does not represent God.
Right.
I can't tell you who they do represent though, poet.
Who?
Y'all Debaeth.
Yep.
Sakla. Okay, yep. They don't know that name, poet. I'll give them another. How about El Shaddai? Y'all know that one either? Okay.
Ooh.
How about Yahweh?
Ooh.
How about Jehovah?
Jehovah. Come on.
Because the name, if you go look at the original Hebrew text, it's Jehovah Elohim. It has, no, he has a name. That's not right.
That's not right. That's not right. You're never supposed to.
You're not supposed to have a name.
Right. You're not supposed to fear either. We're not supposed to fear, and our fear is to the point where we're serving you like slavery. Like, come on, man. I don't feel
but
like.
But wait, poet, it say who the Son is set free. I'm free indeed, though.
But where's the freedom? And where's the freedom when you still have so many rules you have to follow? You know what I'm saying? Telling me I got free will, but yet I still have to serve you. So, but if I got free will, I should be able to freely go out here and explore the world and different type of things that everybody else probably learning, so that I can be able to learn the fullness thereof and not just be so belittled in this one place where I'm not going to even know who I am when it comes to time to be put in the corner asking all these questions. I don't have an answer for it because I don't really know who I am, because you're telling me not to have knowledge. But yet you came back and told me that I perished for the lack of knowledge.
For the lack, is my chain hitting my mic?
Oh,
You hear my chain?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, you would say, okay, I just looked down. I would just look at it, it was like on my mic. So I was like, wait a minute. But see, Poet, this is the thing. You try to be in something. See, you was off today.
Hey man, it was a long day, bro.
I said that last week, didn't it?
Yep.
But see, you should defend something.
Yeah.
That's indefendable. You can't defend it. Because, man, he told me and you to go out there and sell our daughters to sex slaves.
Yeah, for real.
Wish the fuck I would.
For real.
Sell my daughter?
That's crazy.
Sex slavery? So how can I love and fear?
Mm-hmm.
And what it's called, Poet, what we deal with is called self-preservation. What do I mean by that? Well, this is what I mean. Well, I don't know, so I'm just gonna do it this way just in case.
Right.
Just in case I'm gonna do it like this. You know, I'm gonna do it. But it's so many restrictions. I was told that's free.
Right.
So what am I from? Because you can't say I'm free from sin. Because y'all told me Jesus died for my sins, but yet sin still am. Do we need to die again? Maybe the first one didn't take.
I mean, something.
Something. You told me by his stripes I'm healed. We still got people passing away
in the land like crazy right now.
But by his stripes I'm healed. But by his stripes I'm healed. See, you're not gonna piss on my head and tell me it's raining outside.
Right. Like,
nah. Because I'm finna put these words that I've been saying for 1,600 years. Oh, Jesus died for my sin. So ain't no more sin?
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's not no sin. But Jesus died for my sins, right? Yeah, Jesus died for your sins. So that means ain't no more sin. See, now you just going to hell. Well, have you ever been to hell? Do you know if he's there or not? Like, I don't know. I mean, these are like real, hey, but
legitimate.
Adam gonna answer for us.
Oh yeah, he is.
He gonna answer for us. Yes, so Adam said, and I saw 3 men before me whose likeness I was unable to recognize, since they were not the powers. Oh God. He says they were not the powers of the God who had created us. They surpassed glory and men. Wait, one freaking. Wait a minute, Adam. So you said these 3 guys, they did not come from God who had created you and Eve. You said that their glory and their powers surpassed. Hey, Adam, who's that? Because I need to figure out if their glory and their powers surpass the Creator. Maybe I'm serving the wrong one.
Right.
Maybe I need to be serving the one who created the Creator.
Right. Because hey, he said I saw 3 men before me whose likeness I was unable to recognize. He's even confused himself.
He confused these people.
I've never seen this before.
Why he was confused though? No, why he was confused?
Why?
Because when the Elohim separated them, their glory left them.
Of course.
Because
now
they knew who they were first. And now he does not know.
That's why they felt naked. But it wasn't a sense of them actually being naked. It was a sense of them losing a level of knowledge where now they have to come into their own consciousness and figure out things themselves. They were lost.
Paul, he said, I was unable That's a powerful statement.
That's what I'm saying.
I was unable to recognize. He said, I saw 3 men before me whose likeness I was unable to recognize. He said because the reason why he didn't recognize them, because they were not the powers of the God who had created us. They were more powerful.
Right. They were more powerful. They were exactly more powerful.
This is what they said to him. Arise, Adam, from the sleep of death, and hear about the eon and the seed of that man to whom life has come, who came from you and from Eve, your wife. They said, wait a minute. Get out of that unconscious state. Open up your consciousness. Open up your consciousness and figure out. He was saying, Mr. Unique, motivational poet, whole world, wake up out of your dark conscious state and remember who you are. You remember in the Lion King?
Yeah.
When Mufasa passed away, Simba went through a period of his life where he had forgot who he was. And he went to drink some water one day, and he looked down and saw Mufasa. And he chased him. And at the end, when Mufasa got done talking to him, it could echo, and you could hear it all the way out saying, Simba, remember who you are. Remember who Simba had to remember that I'm a king.
Yeah.
We have to remember I'm a God.
Yeah. But this right here, to me, I feel like this is Yeshua, bro. I can't really put nobody else around it but Yeshua. And the only reason why I would say that.
What part?
It's just the whole thing of what we're reading right now. The 3 men, the likeness he was unable to recognize.
Let me help you out right fast. Let me help you out real fast, okay? All right? That was Yeshua. Let me tell you how. I'm going to tell you how it was Yeshua, okay? Remember, Yeshua came in 3 forms. Either a baby in your infant conscience. He came as an adolescent in the middle conscience. And he came as a mature adult in your mature conscience. So all 3 of them, that was Yeshua.
Yeah.
That's who it was. That's who it was, poet. Because why not 2? Why not 1? Why not 4? Why did Adam see 3 and John saw 3? Why do we have Father, Son, Holy Ghost? Okay, yeah. Did I help you out a bit? Did I learn you something?
I mean, I was gonna say that, but you just took it. But I was definitely gonna say that anyway. I was gonna say,
you are definitely. Let me ask you this, then. Let me ask you this, Paul. Was it Yeshua who? Do you think it was Yeshua who spoke to Eve in the garden?
Yeah.
They said, "Wait a minute. If you eat it, you'll be like the gods." Do you think that was Yeshua?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because you gotta get the real understanding of the God that was trying to control them, right? He wasn't trying to allow them to be normal. We can see it in here because he cut them, and once he cut them, they lost their wisdom or their understanding or knowledge of who they were, right? So because they were lost, he's pretty much saying it that they were lost. Yeshua had to come in a different type of form. You got to understand that Yeshua is a higher, supreme, even over their God.
Right.
So he's able to change. He can just change consciousness at any moment. So he had to come and change consciousness to let them know, or forms to let them know that, hey, this guy right here just trying to use y'all as slaves because he said that they served him in fear and slavery. So at some point, Yeshua had to come and say, hey, listen, y'all can do this on your own. Y'all don't have to sit here and live life like the animals, like he were making them think that they had to do. But this is what I wanted to say, though. This is what I wanted to say, because the reason why I believe that this is Yeshua is because, first off, he's saying that it's a likeness that he's unable to recognize, right? And then if we jump back to the book of John, when he walked in the room, he laughed at his disciples because he said that y'all are doing it to serve y'all God, to make your God happy, right? So and then we jump back to this, and then he say, when I heard these words from the great men who were standing before me, then we sighed, I and even our hearts, and the Lord, the God who created us, stood before us and said to Adam. So it seemed like that even though Yeshua was there in the background, this God who created them only had power to be able to tell them, like, hey, I'm the one who created y'all. Why y'all doing me like this?
Why y'all doing like this?
He's had the power to say, hey, there's the free will. Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to come over here? Because I'm telling you, hey, you got the mind to think like yourself. Or are you going to stay here in this slavery and this bondage and these shackles and these chains just so this God can have his glory?
Just so he can have his glory. Just so he can be praised. So since you jumped up, let me go and jump down then. So
okay, go ahead.
He said, then the God who created us, this is where we at. See, y'all do, and we're gonna say this before we read it. The Cain and Abel was not Adam's boys. Okay.
Right.
I'll tell you that. Right? Well, how do you know that? I'm gonna tell you how I know. Right now, he said, then the God who created us created a son from himself and Eve, your mother.
Hey, and another thing on that is one of them was dang it, you had one black, one dark skinned, and then the other one was albino. That's what it is. The other one was albino, y'all. That's how they made it. They wasn't able to connect. They came out of the same womb, but they were two different colors. One was dark skinned and one was albino. That's wow, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dog.
But look, let's jump into it. He said, then the God who created us created a son from himself and Eve, your mother. I knew sweet desire for your mother, for in the thought of I knew a sweet desire for your mother. Then the vigor of our eternal knowledge was destroyed in us, and weakness pursued us. Therefore, the days of our life became few, for I knew that I had come under the authority of death. Watch this. He say, now then, my son self, I will reveal to you the things which those men whom I saw before at first revealed to me. After I have pleaded the times of this generation and the years of this generation have been accomplished, then slave. And then it's again, y'all, we read from the Gnostic. So a lot of these texts have been destroyed. Because technically it's not even supposed to exist.
Right.
But me and Motivation said, you know what? The fact that these are not supposed to exist, the fact that they have not been able to be touched by man's hands, kind of gives a little bit more validity.
And you know the crazy part, bro, is that when we find half of these books and we find them from the raw surface that they're in, it's always funny because we just get one long passage. We never get like that page. Just get one long passage with a whole lot of juicy stuff on it, and we can just dissect.
Dude,
for real.
You know why, bro? I'm gonna tell you why. Righteousness. It may be suppressed for a minute.
Yeah.
But eventually,
it's gonna shine.
Righteousness gonna shine.
It's gonna shine.
It could be a lot of other stuff in it. But righteousness only needed. Y'all got this Bible, but I can give you one page that'll kill it.
All it needs.
It's the MrUnique. And that fella right there, that's the little brother, the little homie, the best friend, the business owner, all of that, man. That's the best friend, man. The motivation support. We gonna give y'all a little something. I don't know what.
Gonna be something.
Cause we do got to do that, but we got to.
Yeah, we do.
You know what? That's what we gonna do in that. Cause it's in the middle. Man, this is fashion old and knows. But our girl Safari, man, it's the MrUnique Motivation Support Show. We'll be back.
Y'all enjoy this world premiere. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey y'all, this girl Safari coming back to you with your fashion O's and No's. But before we get into it, we're gonna shout out those sponsors. Shout out to Safari, sponsored by Lashes by Safari, lashes for the true diva. FML clothing, fakes make living. If you ain't walking in faith, you can't walk with us. Motivational poet, follow on IG, motivational_poet. MrUnique ThaProducer, MrUnique Beat, why not? And last but not least, Smooth House TV. They say it's the smoothest place on earth. And that's how y'all seeing me, y'all. Now we finna get into those fashion O's this week. I got some hot things going. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it with my first one. My first pick of the day, y'all. We got a geoprint dress. It's a bodycon dress, y'all. I'm talking about shape. I mean, had body looking so wonderful, and she like this black little thing going on. I don't know what you call it, but it looks sexy. I'm liking it. So we're gonna keep it moving, y'all, to the next one that I picked. That was so sexy to me, y'all. I love the jeans. And we got that shirt. Look, it's symmetrical. Like, I've never seen nothing like that before. But yeah, that's gonna definitely be in my closet this winter time. Yes. Okay, this is another one of my favorites. I really did the casual look. We got the white shirt, and then we got like a little slit going on both sides, showing off those hips and the jeans. I'm really feeling that casual. And ladies that go to church, you know, that's a good little church look where, you know, you got the button down, not showing no cleavage, you all good. But we're going to keep it moving to those absolute no's for the day. Okay, so I don't know what we got here, but I will say that this dress and them socks, and y'all remember these shoes? I mean, these shoes is like to take me to the water type thing with Jesus. I'm just not feeling it, y'all. So that's gonna be a definite no for me. Let's see. Okay, so y'all see what I see. Now, we ain't wearing nothing like that in public. Okay, we got something sheer, but look like she got her little business showing. And this black skirt is just really, really throwing me off, y'all. So I couldn't do this one. I couldn't do this one. All right, so I'm just gonna go from the left and go to the right. Okay, so we got the I don't know, y'all, with the white dress. I just don't know her shoes. They all right, but that's gonna definitely be a no for me. The first one, I'm moving one of my favorites, and that's the second one, y'all. But I would have definitely took that bottom half and made a whole dress with it. So that's definitely gonna be a no for me, because they got too much going on to me. Too much going on. And then to the last one, I don't know if it's a jean with the white stripes. I don't know. I'm confused with this one. I just didn't know what to say about this one. So that's going to definitely be a no for me, y'all. But that's all I have for y'all today. I thank y'all for watching. I thank y'all for tuning in to those fashion O's and No's, and I will be back next week.
welcome. Welcome back. Shouts out, man. Thank you, Safari. Hey, man, let's go. That's my new favorite.
Yeah, man. A lot of people. I'm telling you, a lot of people like it. Like a lot of people really like it, man. Somebody just called me just now and was like, they love it. They like her energy. Like,
yeah,
she's very like professional with it. So yeah, shout out to her.
We've been in talks, and we're not gonna try. We're gonna get her on one of these live shows.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we're gonna get on one of these live shows, man. Shouts out, man, to the Safari for the fashion O's and no's. Bro, what about the green dress with the, what you call them? Take me to the water sandals with the socks on?
The Jesus shoes on.
That's them Jesus ones, bro. That's what it is, yo. Come on, let them use. Oh, was you doing? Was you Freaky Friday already?
Oh, hey, listen, man. That's gonna be live. We gotta get Curly. I don't know where he's been, man, but I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to Curly.
Reach to him, man, because you know Curly whole thing is uncovering of the feet.
Yeah, he love that.
That's Curly.
He become
but I'm uncovering of the feet. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of with Curly.
Yeah, everybody like their own preference.
So you don't like your feet up?
I'm not really a fan of it.
What?
I ain't really no fan. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I'm a different breed, dog. I'm a different breed.
We about to talk off Earl.
I'm a different breed, dog.
You know a person. You've been knowing them their whole lives. 30 years you've been knowing them. Watch them grow up. Started a network with them. In business with them on every level. And you find out something about them that I don't think we should be business partners. Lord Jesus.
My fault, dog. You know, it's just not for everyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of it. That's all.
But you're not forgiving no sins?
In another way, I am. In another way.
But you still touching and agreeing, though.
I'm touching it now. I'm just doing it in a forceful way.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's all.
Call her leave it right. That means leave it right there.
We're gonna move on from that.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah. Man, y'all know me and my brother like to have fun, man. Welcome to MrUnique. And Mr. I like to get my feet uncovered. That's the brother, man. The motivational boy. What's up, bro?
I'm chilling, brother. I'm good. I'm enjoying the show. A lot of information we spit out, man. I say that every time because it be so real. Like a whole lot of information we spit out. So I hope the people are enjoying it.
We just started. Shouts out YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitch, man. We see y'all. Love you. Twitch, Facebook. We need those hearts right now. Go on, let us see them flying up. LinkedIn, we see y'all too, man. Poet, we are in. I guess I'll do it since you ain't on your job. We are in the book of Adam. That's what we do.
Yeah, we in the book of Adam, man.
In the book of, actually, as it is called, the apocalypse of Adam. Or the revelation.
Yeah.
The apocalypse only means revelation. The revelation of Adam. This part 2, man. Got to go back Monday to catch part 1. We in part 2.
Yeah, you do. We in part 2.
Man, we in 2 tonight. And see, we in our series, Poet, on those 47 books that was taken out of the Bible called the Gnostic texts. And if they listen to us, we'll learn them something. If they listen to us. Now, if they listen, only if they listen. So we are learning, and we are reading what Adam told his son Seth. All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pick up where it says, he said, then God will rest from his wrath. Okay, so let me go back. Let me go. I skipped some. So now, I like that. The truth about the banned books of the Bible. Yeah, well, this is one of those banned books of the Bible right here. This will be one of those banned books. That's exactly what this is. One of those banned books of the Bible. So this is now Adam is getting ready to tell Seth what is about to happen in the world. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
How do Adam know that? Because it was revealed to him. All right.
Yes, it was.
It was revealed to him.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now he's going into he's telling them what's going to happen. He said, so, all right. He said, for rain showers of God the Almighty will be poured forth, so that he might destroy all flesh of God the Almighty, so that he may destroy all flesh from the earth on account of the things that he seeks after. What does he seek after? Worship, fear, slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. He said, from the account of things that it seeks after, along those from the seed of the men to whom passed the life of the knowledge which came from me and Eve, your mother. For they were strangers to him afterward. I'm reading the wrong part, my bad. It said, then God will rest wrath and will cast his powers upon the waters and with the powers to his sons and their wives by means of, the ark alone with animals, whichever he pleased, and the birds of heaven, which he called and released upon the earth. Now, let me stop right there, Poet. I went and found, I believe I know about by heart. You know, I told you, and I've always said, and I've told our family here, I said, you know, it's two different accounts of the flood in the Bible, right?
Right.
We are taught that it was Genesis 6 and 4, I believe it is. Told 40 days, 40 nights, right? But if you read on down a little bit, Genesis 6 and 24, it's either Genesis 6 and 7 or Genesis 6 and 4, or it's Genesis 24 and 27. It's one of the two, but they up there. You know what I'm saying? Read the whole thing.
You'll see it.
Yeah. You'll see it. But in Genesis 6 and 4, he says, and I will rain, or I will bring water, and it will rain for 40 days and 40 nights. Okay? Right? Or no, it will be on the boat 40 days. It will rain 7 days, and they'll be on the boat 40 days and 40 nights. But if you read 20 more passages down, it's gone down a little bit further. It said that Noah was on the boat 150 days. That's the second time tonight that we say.
Yeah.
First time was y'all told me that Genesis was beginning everything, but Satan was in the garden. So that's not true. The second thing was y'all told me it was 40 days and 40 nights. He sent out a dove. But I just so happened to read the rest of the story, and it said 150 days, and he sent out a raven.
Yeah.
So how was it decided? 325 AD.
Yep.
After the Roman Emperor Constantine flipped over Christianity, they decided to find out what we're gonna put in here. So how do you control people? You control people through religion. Do you not know that during slavery time, they had a Bible that the slaves read without the book of Exodus in it? You know why the book of Exodus was not in that book?
Go ahead.
Because they didn't want them slaves. They didn't want them slaves to know that slaves were freed.
Yeah.
Do your homework, man.
It would have did something. It would have clicked.
It did, yeah.
It would have clicked if they would have known that, because they know that we are more stronger together than we are apart. So if they can keep us blinded from actually seeing the light, that fear will keep resonating. And look at it today. Look at it today. That same fear resonated, and through each and every household, and I don't care what religion that you're in, it's still under the same fear. And that fear has resonated to each and every household, and everybody's teaching their kids this, and their kids teaching their kids this. And then it's just that same old circle of fear and slavery. But I'm so glad that the MrUnique and Motivational Poet Show has came and appeared, because we are standing on something different. We are standing on the solid ground that everybody should be standing on. It's okay, because I'm the type of person who's going to look down and lift up. You understand?
And lift up. Come on, man.
I'm not looking down to make you feel more worse of who you are. No, I'm looking down to lift up, because the more I can lift up, the more you can lift up, the more we can lift up, and then we can grow together.
Facts. Don't you think? Look at this. Look at this. So, Yeshua was here 2,000 years ago, right?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yet, think about it. Follow me. Yeshua was here 2,000 years ago, okay?
Uh-huh.
This information has been suppressed for 1,600 years.
Mm-hmm.
You do realize that's only 400 years.
Right. It's a gap. Yeah,
So
in that gap.
That gap.
Yeah.
That's the same 400-year gap that's between the Old Testament and the New Testament.
That's why it would make sense. That's why it would make sense that in this book, he say 3 men came before him, but in the book of John, he actually says that it's Yeshua that comes before him.
Right.
And it makes sense, because this book will be before that book. This book will be before that book. So it makes sense that he wouldn't say his name, but even though he said that this is the man that came from the Scythians.
Yeah. Yeah. Because see, Yeshua was not supposed to come. Okay?
Right.
He was not supposed to come. Right?
Right.
Yeshua was the last option.
Right. He had to come.
Had to come.
Right.
But see, Yeshua did the same thing that other people who wrote did. He wrote in secret. He wrote in code.
Yeah.
The Bible is a cloak.
Yeah.
Oh, you see right now, in order for you to see my t-shirt and what's on it, I will have to take this off. Right? So in order for you to see what the Bible really means, you have to take the Bible off.
Yeah.
And look, it's a cloak.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take it off and look. That it's a deeper meaning. Well, we found that out, Paul, when we were looking at the Gospel of Thomas, when he told us to marry our thoughts and our emotions. But all we got in the Bible is ask and you shall be given.
Shall be given, right.
Survive.
Yeah.
How do I ask? Because I've been asking with my mouth and ain't shit happen.
Ain't nothing happening.
Paul, it was not until we could have prayed and prayed and prayed, as we did, about doing something that we love to do, okay? And not only doing something that we love to do, but be our own boss. We sign our own check. Don't nobody sign shit.
Right.
That's boss, right?
Right.
But it did not happen until we stepped away from a religious mindset and start begging something to do it for us and manifested it within ourselves. Poet, we had the platform 2 days after we talked about it. We can't talk about nobody but ours. So it makes way more sense to us.
And this manifested, for me, it manifested like the whole conversation and the topic literally manifested a year after I left church.
It wasn't until We got off our knees
and started believing within.
Because watch this. We learned in the secret book of John.
Yeah.
We learned that everything is a piece of the divine fragmented mind.
Yep.
A piece of it.
Yep. Everything.
A piece of it. If my vibrations could match my iPad, I could do the same thing Yeshua did and walk through a door. I could put my hand straight through my iPad. If my vibration was fast enough to match it. All right?
Yeah.
So, if I've done something for so long, I'm not finna be I'm just waiting on God.
No.
Everything is a piece of the fragmented mind. So, if everything in creation, even the plastic, is a piece of the fragmented mind, why can't I tap into it?
Mm-hmm.
I've always taught that it's only 3 religions that believe you and God are separate. That's the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews.
Yeah.
Them the ones that believe that you and God are separated.
Mm-hmm.
How can I find God if he's everywhere but can't be seen? Because if I go by the Christian, or if I go by the Christian concept of God being everywhere, that means I can sit here and talk to my brush.
Right.
But then once you learn that, wait a minute, you have a piece of divinity in you. Within. Well, what is that? It's the only thing in your body that doctors cannot explain. And it's the electricity that runs. How in the hell do we conduct electricity? Mr. Unique, ain't no electricity running through our body. Okay, watch this. When you flatline, what's the first thing they yell? Clear, and put what? The defibrillator on your chest. What does the defibrillator hit you with? A bolt of electricity. I couldn't hit you with a bolt of electricity if you didn't already have a bolt of electricity.
Yeah.
That's the piece of the divine mind. That is, and see, when the Creator God made us, he did not think that when he blew into our mouth or blew into the breath of life, that he was blowing divinity inside of us.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
So he didn't know it. So what we have the ability to do is say, okay, it's us, it's the Creator God, but I got a way where I ain't even got to holler at you. I can go holler at your maker. I can go holler at the one that all of this. The book of John said nothing outside of it because nothing's in it.
What? It's the one.
It makes so much, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because even if you say I'm gonna step outside of it, you're still in it.
Yeah.
Because you ain't bigger than it.
Ancient
Go ahead.
Chinese used to call it Tao.
They used to call it the Tao.
The Tao.
D-A-O.
T-A-O. T-A-O.
T-A-O. My bad. T-A-O. You're right. The Tao.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tao, man.
So, why is it that when I do things in a religious aspect, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells? I can't do that because I don't want to go to hell. Well, I can't do that either because I don't want to go to hell. I'm going to go, can't do that. Oh, can't say that either. Can't do that either. I told somebody one time, I said, man, look, if you really want to be safe in Christianity, if you really want to be safe, put your ass in a dark room
and just stay.
Don't listen to nothing.
Yeah, just stay there.
Don't think nothing.
That's it.
Sit in that dark room until you die.
That's it.
That's your freedom. That's freedom.
That's what it is. That's your freedom.
You free indeed.
That's your freedom.
Free indeed.
Being locked up in a cage mentally with all those chains still on you, not being able to break free, not knowing how to renew your mind, still doing the same thing. That's stupid. That's stupidity.
You hear people say, well, I just want to thank God for blessing me with this house. But you got a job that pays you $200,000 a year. So you gonna tell me God's so mean that he gonna bless you with a house? What about the 13-year-old girl who just lost her mama and daddy in an accident? And her grandma can't take care of her like she needs to because her grandma is sick. And she's scared to be at the house because her uncle is touching on her, but won't nobody believe her. She don't deserve a house?
Well, not in his eyes, because he told him to go and rape the little girl. So,
you goddamn right. My bad. You so right. You right.
Can't forget about that, boy. Come on now.
I can't say a 13-year-old boy either because he told him to kill them.
Yeah, they next done. Can't say a baby because he don't care about the babies either. So
can't say a baby because he take the sword and stick it through their eyes in front of the parent.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, like so. Who can I run to? Nobody.
Oh, nobody. Because if you do like the children of Israel and be in bondage 400 years, and then I done been in bondage 400 years. Now you got me walking through this wilderness for 10 years. Oh, dead. There you go. Damn. Yep. Well, God, why you go? Damn.
Yeah.
We probably need to be quiet because every time we ask and say I'm gonna complain, this motherfucker kill us. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to keep doing it in fear and slavery then. That's not love. He told them folks to go in there in that town, listen to who they praying to. And if they ain't praying to him, which he knew they wasn't.
Right.
He knew they wasn't.
Of course he knew it wasn't. Because he over the whole world. But we ain't gonna even get into all that. But yeah,
that's another show for another time. Because we already mind fucking them. So it is what it is. But it's just truth. And sometimes Yeshua told us, he said, when you go seeking, be careful. Because what you find, for one, gonna go against everything you believe. It's gonna make you hurt. It's gonna make you mad. Then you're gonna believe, and when you believe, you're gonna do something about it.
Yeah.
Well, poet, he wasn't lying.
No, he wasn't. I guarantee you that he definitely wasn't lying, boy.
He was not lying, my guy, when he said that, bro.
Man, listen. Nope. They turned everything turned it upside down. But the upside down that they turned it in was really right side up because it changed my life.
It was right side up.
It changed my life.
Just because we've been doing something poor for 1,600 years does not. You all right over there?
Good. Yeah. My light almost fell. I had to catch it.
Oh, yeah. You had to catch it. But just because we've been doing something poor for 1,600 years,
yeah,
man, that don't mean it's right.
Go ahead, say that.
That don't mean it's right, bro. It don't mean it's right.
And that's the thing, and that's the thing, bro. Like I was talking to my coworker about the same thing because they so fixated on faith, and there's nothing wrong with faith. Don't get me wrong. Through faith, we have this podcast. You know.
Facts. Come on now. We believe in God. We do believe.
We believe God. Yeah. Like I have to tell people that. Like, listen. I mean, if you want to label me as an atheist, go ahead. Because do your research. Because at the end of the day, they're still serving a higher consciousness. They don't believe in the God of the Bible. I don't believe in the God of the Bible. So if you want to call me an atheist, go ahead. But I know that within me, I'm not an evil person. I know that I produce myself, and this brother right here produces himself with love and positivity. When we go around people feel it. So there's nothing that we don't have to say it. But what I'm saying is people is so fixated on this God and serving this God when in reality, this God just wants you to fear him in slavery. He don't want no love from you. He wants you to worship him, but he don't want you to worship him as if he's taking it for love. He's taking it as ego. Like, yeah, I'm the man. Yeah.
But he told us not to have now.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we do our research just off of the KJV, we'll see a whole lot of things that he told us not to do. But yet he's still oops.
What about the don't kill? We still got that graphic. He told us not to kill.
Yeah, still. Yes, I want to let you know this first.
Thank you, sir. Yep, thank you, sir. Yeah, very explicit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't kill. Now watch this. Now, where y'all get those numbers from? We're gonna tell you where we got them numbers from. Out of your KJV.
Yes.
The Bible gives at certain times it gives specific. I don't know if I said that word right or not, but
specific. Yeah.
At certain times it gives the exact number of deaths.
Yeah.
It would say something like, there was a great, he did a great slaughter of 3,100 men.
Yeah.
Or, 31,000 men. It'll give a number.
Yeah.
So this number right here, 2,038,344. That number are the number of deaths either God said do or somebody who he fucked with was doing it and he was okay with it. Okay? Right. That's from all of the Old Testament.
Yeah.
All right? That's the Old Testament now. And the book of Chronicles got over 1 million by itself.
We don't want to talk about that.
It got over 1 million. And I have to be fair. Put that back up. Okay. I have to be fair. Right up there at the top, say Satan 10. Okay? Who were the 10? Well, of course, we know the Bible. And if you know the Bible, you know that the 10 that Satan killed was Job's 7 daughters and 3 sons. But why? I should know better to cut my phone off. Why did that happen? I'm going to tell you how that happened. That's because Yahweh and the devil, first they had a conversation. He saw me, say, hey, bro, what you doing? He said, oh, man, I'm walking to and fro, seeing who I can, take something from, mess with a little bit. He said, hey, bro, you try Job? He said, well, I would, but you got a hedge around him. So, like, if you was to take the hedge away, I bet he'll curse you to your face. God said, bet. I tell you what, just don't kill him. All right? You can do whatever you want to do to his family and everything else. But if you kill Job, you're going to have to answer to me. Devil said, shit, bet. One day, Job lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
So now, technically, those 10 kills that Satan got, it's only fair to add those 10 to Yahweh's body count as well.
Yeah.
Mr. Thou shalt not kill.
Yes.
Thou shalt not kill, but I'll wipe out a whole planet.
Drop it down.
Mr. Thou shalt not kill, but go in and stick your sword through the baby's eyes, but do it in front of their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that was. See, like I said before, if you can find one thing that you go,
something ain't right.
All right. Before we go, we're gonna do it like this. Go outside.
Yeah.
And put a bullet in the back of your baby head. Oh, Mr. Unique, just no. That what God told Abraham. Okay, my bad. They didn't have guns. Okay, boy, we gotta be fair, Paul. You gotta be fair, man. You gotta be fair. Go sacrifice your child to God.
Yeah, there you go. Now what? Now what they gonna say? Now what they gonna say?
We had a woman that had drowned her 4 kids.
Yeah.
And she said that she drowned her 4 kids because God told her to.
Yeah.
And we said, God ain't told her no shit like that. God ain't told her to do that. Ain't no way in the world God told her to go out there and drown her kids.
For real.
You sure about that?
That's crazy.
Tomorrow is the MrUnique Show. And
what y'all talking about?
Calling at the brothers, man. We're gonna step away from the Nazi.
Okay.
And see, you touched on them. You touched on them on the roll-up show.
This part 2, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna give them everything you didn't give them.
I like it. I like it. Cause the roll-up show was good. Roll-up show was good.
Yeah. Cause you know, Big Brug got some. Big Brug got some.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to the
good
brothers.
for them to get my perspective and then get your perspective. You know what I'm saying? And because our 2 age differences, so yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. I was talking the other day, and I was like, not to toot our horn, but guys like us are a rarity. Let me tell you why I say that. You have the religious knowledge. We know how to fit in, and we can do that. We have the book knowledge. High school, college have book knowledge. But we also have the street knowledge. Because we done played out the two. Heavy. But we also have wisdom. That's where these gray hairs come from.
Yeah.
Or it's peanut and jelly bean. But
either or.
Either or. I take either or. So yeah, so I'm gonna holler at some of the brothers, man, because you said something on the roll-up show, bro, that hit me. You said, why we ain't going out here to these young kings, man? Why we out here getting these young kings, bro?
Thank you.
Why we ain't out here getting these guys, man, and showing them, bro? You know what I'm saying? That aggression and that anger. Bro, let's do this. Let's do something with that.
Yeah.
Where your mama and your ops mama ain't finna go to no funeral.
Right. Or
at the end of the day,
kill themselves.
Come on, bro. That road only leads 2 places. Prison, grave. Man, don't make your mama come to both of them. Either one.
I don't want to see you there.
I don't want to see you there, man. So yeah, we're gonna talk to them.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to them.
It's gonna be good.
We're gonna talk to them. Until next time, it's the MrUnique and that fella right there. Man, that's the little brother, the little homie, the business partner, the business owner, the motivational poet. Until tomorrow, we love y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Press to the max.
Yeah.
What the fuck I do?
It's also you bastards.
Ain't from where I'm from.
And I had the deed.
I had the deed too.
And I had the deed.
Straight out the trenches.
And I had the deed.
Made for the struggle.
And I had the deed.
Deed.
And I had to dig. I was way at the bottom. I made it look easy. And I had to dig. Threw dirt on my name. Went deep in the mud. Nothing gonna be safe around dig. Nobody low, they chase a clout. Say you got hands in your mouth. Headed to the top straight forward. And I had to climb. And I had to dig. I was way at the bottom. I made it look easy. And I had to dig. Threw dirt on my name. Went deep in the mud. Nothing gonna be safe around dig. Nobody low, they chase a clout. Say you got hands in your mouth. Headed to the top straight forward. And I had to climb. And I had to dig. Life so heartless, I feel like a target. Way too many losses, pray I make up in the morning. Reaching at the stars, pour some blessings on me. Life so heartless, I feel like I'm haunted. I'm trying my best and no time to rest. I climb every mountain and pass every test. Too many good died young. I see the crooked lies when they come. Through the crooked lies and the crooked lies where I swerve. I am that guy, I can't complain. I juggle accordingly. America, America. Flood out the city, new virus imported. No medical help, they cut down the jobs. Too many villains in my community. Trying to sell dope, but jump out and rob. That's how they did me with no second chance. Sure, so you either you starve. You either you starve. And I had to dig. 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 I was way at the bottom, I made it look easy from my youth. And I had to dig. Threw dirt on my name, went deep in the mud. Nothing gonna be safe around me. Nobody Lord, they chase a clout. Say you got hands, and I came out. Headed to the top straight forward, and I had to climb. And I had to dig. I was way at the bottom, I made it look easy from my youth. And I had to dig. Threw dirt on my name, was deep in the mud. Nothing gonna be safe around me. Nobody Lord, they chase a clout. Say you got hands, and I came out. Headed to the top straight forward, and I had to climb. And I had to
Climbed out the deepest trenches, survived through the darkest nights. Smile when facing public, but cry when I'm out of sight. Down bad, facing cases, rocking chains, but without a bite. Railroad me in the tunnel, but don't see the light. Father God, please, I'm on my knees, take this pain away. Look in the mirror, and what I see, I can barely face. Outside a soldier, but inside I can feel the break. Never forget my burner, but at times I forget to pray. Death getting close, close my eyes and I can see my grave. Bury me with a fifth of powder and a pint of tape. Hope I get mercy when I fly and he don't close the gates. Grandma Carol, I love you, just know I'm on the way. And I had to dig, straight from the bottom. I climbed up the trenches, I came from the jump. I had to dig, put in my work, I earned all my stripes. I made for the hustle. I had to dig, I had to dig, I had to dig, and I had to dig, I had to dig, and I had to dig, dig.